YouTubers, this is Jen from Genuine Tarot Readings. Thank you for checking out my channel. This is my first go for February 2016. Just wanted to do a short intro, tell you a tiny bit about me, and then we'll just go into it, and then you'll learn about me through the rest of however long I do this. I'm an empath and intuitive reader. I've been reading for a little over 10 years. I like helping people. It offers therapeutic benefits for me and my clients, so it's a win-win situation for everybody. And I just figured I'd go about trying to make a business and see how it goes, see if I can do what I love and make that my living. So that being said, I'm going to start off with just a February reading for the month and see about how long it takes for me to do these videos. Right now I'm only available for a certain time to do these, so once things open up and I can start doing bi-weeklies, that would be the optimal. So just check it out. If you haven't got a chance, check out my website, genuinetarotreadings.com, and look me up. Thank you very much, and let's get to your reading. Hello, my Cancer natives. This is Jen with your February 2016 monthly reading. I've been shuffling quite a bit beforehand, so let's just get on into it. All right, my Cancer friends, you are going through the ringer. Let's see what you got here. Let's start off with this Knight of Swords. Now, typically we're talking Gemini or Aquarius or Libra. Usually a male, though this can easily be a female. But whoever it is, they are just riding through and mowing shit down with their sword. They are one of those do first, ask questions later type energies. This can be good and this can be bad. This can be good because they're there to support and they're there to ride in and help and assist whenever they can. Bad when they're not paying attention to what they're striking down, and sometimes they're trampling on your flowers that you just planted. So there's good and there's bad with the Knight of Swords, but typically it's never like a malicious, it's more of just like very quick, swift movement. There's movement in a situation, and because it's a sword, it can also be clarity. It can be a strong truth coming through, just you weren't ready for it, just busting through the wall like the Kool-Aid guy, just there in your living room when you're trying to play Minecraft. So you've got that as your first card, and I see that whoever this person is, if they are a person and not an energy you yourself are channeling, which could be the case, you're fighting with them. There's a Five of Wands. Five is struggle. Five is about instability, insecurities. Five is about betrayal sometimes in certain cases. But these guys are just having it out, and no one's trying to kill each other. They're just beating each other up with giant stabs. So they're taking their wands and just, they're not getting anywhere. It's just strife. It's just pure chaos right now. You know, they're not, again, killing each other. It's just misunderstanding, and they're tangled. See how the wands are tangled like this? They're entangled in this argument. There's no, like, stopping to, like, all right, well, let's withdraw and try to figure this out, what we're doing here, what's going on. So, I think that this air sign person is causing conflict for you. Right next to that, you've got the Seven of Coins, or Pentacles, if you will. Seven is about intuition and insight. Like, this person is got their, oh god, that's funny because I talked about them trampling on your flowers that you just planted. This guy's in a garden. This is you. You're in your garden, you've planted your seeds, and now they're starting to bear fruition. You waited, you were very patient, and some things that you put in motion are finally starting to kind of come through for you. The problem is you're trying to decide whether they were fruitful enough for you, if you want to harvest and plant some more, or if you just want to scrap it all and start over again. He's got a couple in his basket, but he's unsure at this juncture what to do, because he's still trying to weigh out whether his efforts were worth the reward that he got. So he's going through it right now. He's trying to figure that out. Sometimes the juice is worth the squeeze, and sometimes it's not. So that might also kind of go with this conflict with this person currently. For some of you, you might be married to this person, and the only reason I say that is because you've got the Hierophant card right underneath this knight. Hierophant card represents marriages. A lot of times it represents the act of marriage. It represents traditional values and things with the church. Sometimes it could even, sometimes it's a leader, someone that gives you spiritual guidance. But a lot of times it has to do with, traditional relationships. So you may have a problem in this, but it might also be this is your offer of solution. Maybe look towards some advice from someone that you find to be spiritually awakened, or someone that you would come to, like confession, something like that. Maybe you need to make a confession. It is the Hierophant. It's closely related to a priest, or maybe there's something that you need to confess. Maybe there's something that someone needs to confess to you. Whatever the case, you've got the Emperor in the middle, in the center of your reading. And that's cool when it's in tandem with the Hierophant, because they're kind of two sides of the same coin in a way. Leadership. One is more spiritual, the other is just like straight up leadership of like practical matters, earthly realm matters. And you seem to be sitting in the middle, and you're sitting underneath this chaos. It's almost like you're outside watching it happen. Like you could be in this right now, and you're outside and you're just watching this battle, this strife happen, and you're like, what is going on? Like, really? No way. So I feel like you are beginning to have control. This, to me, I'm feeling is control. Getting control over all this, reining it in a little bit, assessing, because the 7 is all about assessing your situation. What's working for you? What's not, Is this knight helping or hindering? Is this, am I getting good advice or not so good advice? Because honestly, this guy, he can look a little shady. I mean, look at that. Look at the way he's like looking down at these people like, oh, you peons, So maybe it's also about bad advice. Could be that as well. I could see that picking up for some people. But you're getting control over it. You're reining it in. You're master of your realm, and you're just kind of observing right now. Next to that, you have this Knight of Cups. And he's riding in from a long decorated journey. This guy's been places. You see his horse is decked out, and he's been riding a long time, and he's been riding all this way with intent to offer you something beautiful. I feel for some of you this is an apology. I don't know why, but I feel like this is an apology. Could be from this, but see how his hands are reached out and he's got a cup? I almost feel like this is an apology, something that's going to make you feel better, something that's going to make you feel good about yourself, something that you've been waiting for, looking forward to, is finally kind of coming your way. Sometimes it means the offering of a new relationship, some it's not, some it's just a feeling, like an apology, or like a new leaf, rather, that you've turned with somebody. But whatever it is, it's definitely an offering, and it's coming towards you, and it's coming into your near future, because you can see it kind of coming from left to right, or my left to your right. So that's great. I'm happy for you if that's the case. That's great news. Okay, so you have your Knight of Cups offering you some kind of peace offering or apology or something good, and this could be coming from a water sign, or it could just be coming from someone in your vicinity, but something is coming in for you. It doesn't even have to be a person. It can just be an opportunity that is heartwarming or fills you with happiness. So in lieu of this, I think it makes sense that the next card is the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is rest, reprieve, retreat. Basically, the story behind it is that the three swords were battles and conquests, and the fourth sword, he's just saving underneath for, well, that looks like a coffin, but really it's just a deep rest, is what this card is suggesting. That sword that's underneath him is for a rainy day and a future battle. So for right now, the swords are hung up, and he's just chilling in a deep sleep for now. So Four of Swords is all about that. It's just rest. And it looks like it's really needed, because the next card that we have is the Tower. And Tower is scary looking. It is kind of scary. It can be kind of scary. It's not like a joyful card by any means. It's basically a complete leveling of something in your life, relationships, situations, financial, anything. It could really be anything. Anything that's not built on a solid foundation will crumble, but it's necessary evil, because you got to start over. It wasn't strong enough to last the test of time, so it's got to fall so you can build up strong, build something new, build something worthwhile. It's interesting too, because the next card that you have is the Moon. And if you can tell, the Moon right here, there's two little towers right on the sides of her. So, what I am getting from this card, because the Moon is all about the unknown. It's about like a dreamy haze, or imagination, mystery. Sometimes it's a secret, something that's not yet revealed. It's still in the dark. The light hasn't come out to show something for what it is. So there's an aura of mystery about it. There's two towers around her, and then there's this tower right here. So I'm hoping that it's not, something that comes out that just knocks your tower down and levels everything out. But if it does, good things happen, and sometimes bad things can come in too. But the good thing about the tower, the positive side of that, is definitely that whatever's falling or falling apart wasn't going to last anyway. So in order for something that will stand the test of time and last, it has to fall first. No doubt. You can't just build on top of that shaky foundation. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I pick up anything else from this. Yeah. If you see this whole row right here, you've got arguments and strife, and then you've got your Emperor, and then you've got the Tower. So really, I really feel like this is you in the middle, just kind of all the stuff around you is going on. There's a lot of intense energy for February, a lot of moving and shaking, quite literally. Things falling apart, and new things hopefully getting started for you. Maybe pay attention to what your dreams are telling you too, because that's also what the moon means. Also, the last card that you have that kind of goes with this is the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is a badass. She's very, she's quite serious. I mean, she's been through a lot, and she's battle tested, and she has earned her throne for sure. She's holding that sword proudly, and she's very strategic. She's very calculative. Can be a little manipulative, perhaps. Could represent an air sign as well. This would be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So, yeah, holding the sword, holding the truth, ready to cut through. She's not having it. She's not having any BS. She ain't got time for that. That's for sure. She will cut down anything in her way. Sometimes she's represented as a widow. Sometimes she's represented as a divorcee. She's basically she's the most fierce and independent queen that there is. So I would get independence like in this card all the way around. Very independent card. Well, Cancer, it looks like you're going to have a tumultuous February, to say the least. But, you know, some of you will, some of you won't. This is a general reading, so it really just depends. I would watch the rising and moon videos as well to kind of put more pieces together. And if you liked the reading, please like, share, and subscribe. And check out my website, Genuine Tarot Readings, if you would like to get a reading from me. Thank you, and see you in March.